So we are on Apply Your Skills. This is page 19, AYS 21. So on this, we are in our account that we built. We want to make these following chart of accounts inactive. So let's look and see. First, we need to go to chart of accounts. We're going to go to the cog, and we're going to, under your company, chart of accounts. Now that I'm in there, I can start looking specifically for the ones that it's telling you. Inventory asset is one of the first ones that it's telling us to look for. Okay, it's right here. So it's saying make that inactive. All we've got to do for that is go over here and say make inactive. Yes, inactivate that. Okay, now it says sales. So we're going to scroll down to sales. We're going to make that inactive. Whoops, sales. Maybe I was on the wrong one. It says we cannot make inactive on sales, so we're going to leave that. Sales of product income. We are going to make that inactive. Okay. Cost of goods sold. Where is that? There we go. Make inactive. There we go. And purchases is the last one we're looking at. All right. So it says rename job supplies to Pooch supplies. So let's go to job supplies. That is, so that's this one right here. I already did that on Pooch supplies. So if I go in here and I edit that, basically all I had to do was change out where it said job, type in Pooch, and we're good. We're saving, closing it. We're adding an expense account, postage. I think, yeah, so I already have done this. So anyway, for this, for the expense account, postage, all you're going to have to do is go in here and we are going to have to add one. So under that one, for that, you're going to just make it an office administrator expense, other expense, or let's see, office. We're going to call it expenses, and then office general administrative expenses. There we go. And over here for the name, we would add postage. I've already done this, so I don't want to recreate it. So I'm just going to say cancel on that. So that's how I ended up adding the postage in there. So if you're wanting to track postage as an expense, that is basically how you're going to do that. Okay, so the next one, Sadie City Credit Union Card. I want to say I've already done this, but we'll double check. If not, we'll go ahead and add it. Okay, so on this, here's her City Credit Union credit card. On that, if we look in there, it is now totally built. And you're just going to set that up as a credit card. Okay, the next one, we're going to run the report to run an account list. Okay, we're running a report. There you go. We're going to export. It is right here. We're exporting, I believe, to Excel. Yeah, to Excel. It's already popped up down there. And we want to click on that, and we are going to save it as this Chapter 2 chart of accounts. Copy that. I'm going to enable editing for a sec. There we go. File, save as. On mine specifically, I put it in my H drive QuickBooks 2020 Online. So there we go. I changed the name of it. I put that in there for what it is. There's my H drive. There's my online. And you'll see it right there. So that's the one you want to save it as. And then you're going to move on. What I like to do is update or upload all these things after doing the entire chapter. If you want to go in and upload that to the Elab, we can do that whenever you'd like. But basically on Elab, let me show you very quickly how you're going to log that in. Online, there we go. Got a bunch of garbage I got to pop through here. So assignments. So here's 2.1 that we just did. This is the first one, obviously. So I'm going to submit this. Let me click on it. We're going to choose the file. And it's looking in the wrong place. So I've got to go. Yeah, that's my. Let me go online. There we go. My work. Hang on. Online. There we go. Chart of accounts. Okay, so you can see it in there. I'm submitting it. It's going in for scoring. So it'll give you an NG, no grade. All right, so after doing that, it just says you can return to the dashboard. So on that, we go over here, go back to dashboard, and that's the end of 2.1.